Welcome back. We've been talking about bullying tonight. It's an unfortunate reality that's rampant across the country's schools and communities. Often, children with disabilities become the innocent targets of bullying. 19-year-old Zach Elmer has a sibling with autism, and tonight Zach will share how he's helped his brother and others in the battle against bullying. Also, Zach will talk about autism education and support groups and how they can make a difference. Thank you for joining us, Zach.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. So you've been around the block with bullying and with autism, and let's talk about a little bit of the history, because you had told me on the phone that early on your brother was bullied and then something changed that. What changed that?
Well, in his younger years throughout grade school, he has autism, so he was bullied, but as he grew older and came into school with me in high school, me and my friends kind of had his back, and he had a peer group that kind of helped him stop being bullied when he had others to help him out with that. So that kind of stopped through when he came into high school.
So you were very instrumental in making sure that people in the school knew that he was your brother and didn't mess with him. That's what you told me, right?
Yeah, I had a lot of friends throughout high school, so I told a lot of them about him, and they all sort of, throughout knowing him and knowing me, started to understand him and helped other peers throughout the school understand him. And when there's a large group that has that understanding for him, it stopped the bullying and helped him be more accepted in the school environment.
That's really important, that somebody has a sibling or someone else that really looks out for them to prevent bullying or prevent any kind of discrimination. So you work a lot with support in terms of doing work with siblings, right, to give people more of an awareness of autism. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I work through an organization called Faces for Autism, and there's support groups for families with autism, and there's also sibling groups that siblings with siblings of those with autism will come for a meeting and talk about issues such as if their siblings being bullied, how to handle that, how to handle telling their peers they have a sibling with autism. There's some siblings who are embarrassed by that because they feel that they'll be bullied because they have a sibling with autism. And I kind of help them understand that if they explain to other people, that they'll be understanding, and that understanding will eliminate any of those issues that they're scared of.
How do you feel about having a sibling with autism?
I actually enjoy it. It's helped me in many ways, helped me be more understanding, and helped me help other people, like through Faces with Autism, with siblings, and kind of helped me all around.
I think that helping is something that you've talked about, that's something that you want to do. You're in college right now. What are you studying?
I'm studying music education at University of Delaware.
Have you seen a lot of bullying go on there?
Yeah, I mean, there's less in college, but there's still a fair amount with a lot of people, you know, picking on, like a lot of males picking on females for what they had done at a party or what they'd done here, and there's a lot of that going on that sometimes you have to interject because it's kind of a part of the culture there in college, and kids don't really understand it. So helping others understand that is something I try to do.
What do you think needs to be done from your perspective to really put an end to bullying and help people feel supported in the community, people with differences?
I think the main thing about ending bullying with people with differences is trying to help people understand and educate them about that, because one of the main reasons for bullying is misunderstanding, people not realizing what the difference is between them, and when they don't understand it, they become scared of it, and it leads to bullying. So big thing to end that is just helping people understand and explaining to them and educating and just spreading the word about the differences.
When you talk to siblings about their brothers or sisters with autism or on the spectrum and about bullying, what do you tell them?
I mean, I usually tell them that it's something that nobody's gonna judge once they understand it. It's the reason for judging, like I just previously said, is misunderstanding. So if you keep your calm and explain to them instead of worrying what people are going to think or worrying how they're going to treat you differently, you explain to your friends and your peers, and once they have an understanding, they'll spread it, and you'll have a support group, a net to fall back on. You won't have any issues as long as you let people know.
Zach, I think it's so important what you're doing, and I think that you'll be a great teacher.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here. Don't go anywhere. There's more Power Your Life ahead. Thank you for tuning in tonight. We have a great show next week. Critically acclaimed singer and songwriter Marcus Goldhobner performs right here for us. Plus, it's a fashion show. We'll see conservative looks with a flirty edge for the office. Hope you'll join me. Remember that you have the power to power your dreams and power your life.